Guys, today is Sunday, so let's solve another problem. So let's look at this problem. Its rating is 1800. So as always, we are going to explain the example here, right? So before we do that, actually, we are going to introduce a conception here, which is block. What is a block? So let's say we have a number, a random number. So this is a block, right? This block has only one in it, and this is a block. So it has two zeros in it. This is a block. This is a block, right? So this is a block of length 2 because it has two numbers. This guy has length 2. These two guys has length 1. So the input here means we are going to count from 0 to um, 9, right? And if the input here is 2, then we are going to count from 0 to 10 to the power of 2 minus 1, which is 99, right? And the output here is the number of blocks of length 1, right? Because from 0 to 9, there is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, right? So it has, this array has 9, it has 10 blocks in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And for this output, we are going to output two numbers. The first one is the number of blocks that has a length of 1. And this guy is the number of blocks that has the length of 2. So what are they? So let's leave this aside. The blocks that has two has length of 2 are 0, 0, 1, 1, 22, 33, etc. 99, right? In total, we have 10 numbers, 10 blocks, right? And for the length of 1, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Right? How do we count the number of blocks? So we are going to use combination here. So to count, there are two kinds of blocks, right? Let's say we are now calculating the block that has a length of I. Then this block has two types. The first type is that the block starts from uh, leftmost position, and this is the block, right? And these are the rest, right? And another type is that um, this is the block, and this is the rest. This is actually the same type, right? How can we calculate this kind of number of blocks? So first, we're going to choose uh, the digit we put into the blocks, right? For example, if we have a block like this, then the number we put it in is 2 ones, right? So that we have in total 10 options. We can put I zeros here, I ones here, etc. Right? So in total we have 10 options. And for this number, we have 9 options, right? We cannot choose this number again because if we choose it again, then we end up with a bigger block that is that is not look like this anymore, right? So in order to preserve our block here, we need to choose a different number, which leaves us 9 choices, right? So we got 9 choices here. And for the rest, we can choose any number we want. So in total, how many choices we have? So um, this block already used I digits. This guy is 1 digit. So for the rest of the digits, there are n minus I minus 1 digits here, right? So the number of choices for this part is 10 to the power of 9 of n minus I minus 1, right? And in the same way, we can calculate the blocks that that are the suffix of this number, right? So this guy is the block like 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, etc. And this guy is the digit that is different from these digits, and these are the rest, right? So we calculate it in the same way as the former one, and we just um, for the total number we just apply multiply by 2, right? So this is a type 1 block, and another kind of block looks like this, right? It's in the middle of the number. So um, the block appears in the middle, and to its left there is a digit different from this block, and to the right there is a digit different from the block, and for the rest we just we can choose any number we want, right? So for this guy, we have 10 choices, right? And for this guy, we have 9 choices. Just take this digit out, right? And for this guy, still 9 digits, right? And for the rest, we can choose any number we want. So 10 choices for each. And there are um, n minus I minus 2 digits left, right? This block has I digits, and we remove this guy and this guy, so minus 2 here. So this number plus this number is the final answer, which is the total number of blocks, right? And let's take a look at the source code. So I actually got a exception here because I didn't module the final answer. Let's see. This is the formula, right? Which I didn't modular the mod, right? So in order to deal with the big number, we need to move this guy out, right? And calculate this guy uh, with using a array here. So AI means 10 to the power of 0. I mean AI means the answer of the value of 10 to the power of I, right? And we just mod this number, right? And we uh, get this guy and this guy out and calculate the rest and output the answer, right? Is a pretty straightforward combination problem. So hopeful that helps. All right. So have a great night. Bye bye.